What's up, ladies and gentlemen, it's Mr. Stab Happy, and I have a triple dog gameplay challenge here for you today. And basically, before I really get into it, what the challenge is you're supposed to get 3 sets of dogs, whether it's in combat training or an actual multiplayer gameplay where you're actually playing with other people. But the reason why I actually chose to do this on a combat training was because I felt like it just wasn't possible for me at least to actually get like even 1 set of dogs in a multiplayer gameplay, because I'm just terrible at that. I could barely even get like 6 kills if I was like in a free-for-all or whatever. So I decided to go with combat training, and it wasn't too bad. It was kind of easier than what I thought. Like it really depends on what on the hardness that you have it set up on. Like, I think I might be at, like, recruit or whatever that was, or regular. I don't know. One of those two, I didn't really pay much attention to that. I just kind of set everything up, and then I get into the game. And it's not, for most of you, this might be pretty easy. Like, if you've only ever played Black Ops, you could probably do this challenge really fast. Me, I'm still kind of new to Black Ops, so I'm really trying to still get the hang of everything. But I couldn't do this on Modern Warfare 3 because Modern Warfare 3, as you all know, doesn't even have dogs or anything. So I was kind of just like stuck with this. But like I said, I didn't feel like it was possible for me to actually get dogs on multiplayer, so I went to combat training. Which you could go ahead and feel free to do it on a multiplayer gameplay if you want. But if you don't think it's possible, then just do what I did and see if you could actually get 3 sets of dogs. And you know, you might be able to. Like, maybe it might take you couple rounds, but eventually you will get to it, and then you will do it. But combat training I find it to be kind of irritating sometimes, because like 90% of the enemy team always is like on their knees, or they always go into final stand, which makes it really hard, because you're like, sometimes they'll like go on final stand and they'll be like right at the doorway, and you're like trying to get in, but because they're already down, you don't even see them. You're like, what the frig, why can't I get in? And then you're like, oh, he was on the ground like right after he stabs you, and you're like, oh my goodness. But sometimes it's pretty nice, or like, yeah, like this guy, like when they're always on their knees, and sometimes they're like, when they're around the corner and then like they're kneeling, and it's like really hard to actually see them, and you just kind of get like knifed. They're really good panic knifers in my opinion. Like, that's all they really kind of do. I think I get knifed by them more than I actually get shot up by them. And as I believe I might, I got my first set of dogs, so 1 out of the 3 is done. I just called them in, they are coming in, and I love the dogs because they're so helpful. They get you so many kills. However, I hate being like put against the dogs, because I feel like you really you can't kill them really. Like, you could unload as much ammo as you want, but like if they like even like jump on you and their paw touches you, you kind of like instantly die, and you're like, oh, I'm gonna kill you. But that's just me. At least that's the way I feel about it. But yeah, that is it. We got a long ways to go with this gameplay, and I believe I got 2 more challenges coming up. Yeah, 1 for tomorrow and then 1 for Friday. They're both, the other ones I think are Modern Warfare 3 challenges, so that one of them really, it might not be a challenge, because, well, it really kind of depends on how you look at it. Like, I look at it as a challenge, others might not look at it as a challenge because they just do it all day, every day. But one more thing I wanted to point out was that I'm not sure if you guys, like, some people just don't really read the descriptions in videos, but recently I've just started, in my description, I've recently just started putting like the link to the previous channel, so that way you guys don't have to actually go like through my channel and find it. You could just go into the description and find it there, and make your life so much easier if you really wanted to watch another video, which not very many people do, but I doesn't blame them, because I mean, like, the quality on my videos isn't bad. It's decent for what it is. Like, the game capturing card that I'm using is not bad. It does the job for me, and probably for a lot of other people, which I will actually probably make a video on how I capture my gameplays for you guys. And I think I believe now we're on our third set of dogs. Is it? Or second? One of those two. I know, because I just called one in, and then I remember seeing a second one come in, and I think this is a third. So, wow, we're already like halfway through, and I already got 3 sets of dogs. Wow, who knew that went by so fast? But, yeah, also, I am gonna be starting another channel, by the way, with one of my friends, and the channel is called Challenge a Challenger. I'm not sure if I'm gonna put the link to that in the description, or I might just like wait till we upload a few videos and then mention it again in another upcoming video, and then put the link to the channel in the description at that point, so that way you guys can check that out. And basically what it's gonna be is just a channel that you guys, well, it's just gonna be like me and him uploading like just challenges and other stupid stuff that we'll do, and you guys could even like give us ideas of what kind of challenges you would like to see us do, so that way we'll keep everybody happy and everybody entertained. So yeah, if you guys do have any ideas and maybe you want to just hit me up with that right now, y'all can go ahead and feel free to do so, because I can't stop you. Like literally, I can't. But yeah, that's pretty much really kind of all I really have to talk about. Like, I know this is like the second time I'm actually doing this video all over again. And I just played, yeah, so I'll just talk about, like, I was playing a game recently, and some guy, I was in a private match, and this guy was a hacker, and then he was like, you know how most hackers, when they feel like they have to be like super boss and like better than everybody, they throw you like that saying where like, yeah, I'm gonna hack you and then you're gonna be banned offline. Like, I mean, really, do you, like, nobody really cares. The most that they could do, and the most that I've ever seen anybody do, was send like those hacked text messages where when you look through your texts, you get like one that has all these like weird hacking words or whatever, and then you kind of like your Wii freezes, and then you just have to like re-kick it up and then just restart. Like, it's not that big a deal, and then you just delete them from your friends list, so that way they don't send you any more trash. But I mean, that's the most I've ever seen anybody do, and it's kind of, it's really, it actually makes them look kind of dumb when they're like, yeah, I'm gonna ban you offline, so you better watch what you do. I mean, he was getting, I think he thought he was so boss that he was even to the point, he's like, yeah, nobody could use this weapon or this one or this one, and I was like, dude, okay, shut up. You just sound retarded now, so keep your mouth shut. I'm not gonna say who he was, because that would be a little mean, but look at that, I almost scalped this guy, and I didn't even, like, see him, and I missed! Why? So close, so darn close. But at this point, I'm teabagging everybody else, so let's get the show on the road. But yeah, like I was saying, so I mean, like, if you are a hacker, I mean, just get over the fact that you can do it. I mean, it's cool that, yeah, you kind of have that skill set or whatever you want to call it, but just because you know how to hack doesn't mean that you should be saying retarded stuff like, I'm gonna hack you, because it's just stupid and nobody really believes you. And I've never actually even seen any one of my friends get hacked offline, even though they themselves say that somebody threatened to hack them. It's like, okay, no, just shut it. Just like learn how to get the infected in gun game mode as a hack, and you're cool. But if you're going for God mode and all that other stupid stuff, just get a life and go play Xbox or something, because everybody on Xbox seems to be wanting to know how to do that now. Because we at this point is just kind of ruined. Like, you actually can't play. It's kind of rare at this point to find a match where some like a-hole isn't really hacking, because they always have to have something that they could do. Like, the worst thing that the thing I find the most irritating is like when they like, it seems like they suck everybody into one part of the map, so everybody's like in a circle around each other, and like the hacker just like stands there. Oh, 4 dogs. There's a record. And yeah, the hacker just stands there and just like unloads his unlimited amount of ammo right into you, and you're like, dude, like, how is that fun? I really want to know, how is that entertaining? That has got to be the most boring thing to ever do. I would. There's no point. I mean, you're not gonna die. You're just gonna get unlimited kills. Is that worth it? No. But anyway, bye bye. I got 172 kills. I think that's 13 or 18 deaths. Thank y'all for tuning in, and bye bye bye.